You guys have followed our renovations, but this is our first new construction. Located here in Stoughton, Mass, our Lake Drive Customs. The homeowner decided to purchase this 1,133 square foot, 3-bed, 1-bath, single-family home located on Ames Pond. Unfortunately, the house was in a condition that we couldn't renovate, and we also couldn't really gain what we were looking to accomplish with the existing footprint, so we ripped it down. We started with new construction. We've basically resituated this lot to maximize, our square footage on a small lot, but also incorporating a great killer view off the back of this home. So we started with a brand new foundation. So I'm standing on the frost wall of the rear of the foundation, basically facing the water. And the reason this is a frost wall is because we have a walkout basement behind us. A couple things we implemented here is we actually went with a 9-foot foundation wall, which allows us for a better finished ceiling height in the basement. So when we do finish it, it's more comfortable downstairs. So if you look behind me at this bulkhead straight ahead, on the upper left-hand corner you see a beam pocket, and then on this wall to the left of me actually separates the garage and you see a step in it. That, along with the additional footings, are actually going to support 3 massive steel beams that are going to run front to back of the home. What those are going to do is they're going to support a cantilevering deck off the back of this house. The reason we're doing cantilevered, because where I'm standing, this foundation wall is as close to the water that we can impact on this site. So the only way to get a deck or any outdoor living space off the back of this house is to cantilever it. So we got some pretty cool structure that we're dealing with here. So I'm here in front of the house, pretty traditional setup, straight wall on the main body of the house, and we have a 2-car garage right here. So we're gonna actually backfill this next week, and we're gonna prepare this as well as the basement for hydronic radiant heating. The one thing I do wanna point out in the front of the home is our entry. So you can actually see on the foundation that we have this bulkhead built out for our landing for the entry of the home, and directly center of it is our well. Since we're dealing with such a tight site, all the utilities, everything is really only has a small footprint to be installed, including this well. This was really the only place that we could install it. We considered going back to the drawing board to figure out a new location for the entry, but you'll have to stay tuned for a later episode because we have a pretty creative approach on how we're gonna hide that within our entry walkway. I'm gonna hop down the hole, we're gonna lay out some waterproofing lines, and then sweep off the footings in preparation for the waterproofing so we can get this foundation backfilled next week.